Right. Continue the Dungeons 3 campaign.
The Prince of Hell. Talia had reached Termite Island. The time had come to begin preparations for the attack on Doloran and Yaina Overproud.
Sure. Kind of feeling not like doing the achievements this time and just trying to get over it as quickly as possible. Of course, I'll play on the Hellish.
Lakesville fell like a sandcastle under the feet of a 4-year-old, and afterwards was plundered in accordance with age-old custom. Yet as satisfying as it was just a little fish in a great big ocean of good. For the hydrophobic evil had, from the start, planned to capture the city's amazing fleet, which, as opposed to the Horde ships, did not sink like rocks.
Nice.
And so it was that Talia's creatures were driven aboard and the sails were hoisted. As the smoking ruins of the city slowly disappeared below the horizon behind them, the ship set sail for Termite Island. Even if no one actually saw the impressive sight, as everyone, hey, I said everyone, was focused on the new target. The aforementioned island was the seat of the magician Yaina Overproud. Yaina was pretty and kind-hearted, and therefore, naturally, absolutely despicable. And if that weren't already enough reason to deal with her, she was also one of Tanos's buddies. Yaina ruled from Doloran. Ah, Doloran, home of arcane magic and high finance alike. Disgusting. Upon landing, the leisurely Evil's army slowly made their way to the financial capital. Yet it would be a good idea to acquire additional, even more powerful allies before facing Yaina.
Okay, let's get into it. Mages are like the hardest to fight though, in my opinion. Like, my armies are usually grouped up, so the mages with their AoE attacks do really a lot of that. Soon there will be lots of mages here. Maybe I should start working with
Talia and the
several.
remains of the cold-blooded Evil's army had reached Termite Island. Here, the egotistical magician Yaina Overproud ruled over her magical financial stronghold of Doloran.
Only see
I'll take
two
care
mages.
of this witch in short order. We'll just build up an army and beat on everything we see, just the way
Exactly.
we did before.
That's
It's
the
always
spirit.
worked until now, whereby the question arises, what the hell kind of a strange room is that?
Ah,
What's
good
it
question.
good for?
In fact, that was an excellent question. Naturally, it was a... Oh, wait, wait a moment. Yes, actually, it was a hellhole. A
Hellhole.
hellhole is a portal directly to hell. What do we need that for, you ask yourselves? Another excellent question. Ah, here. Because we want to summon a pitfind, of course.
Of
The
course.
demonic and savvy evil plan to lead a pitfiend to Doloran in order to have an ace up its sleeve in the fight against Yaina Overproud. An ingenious plan, I must say.
Okay, Pitfiend sounds good. I can see him now. This guy with muscles of steel and... whatever. How do we do this?
Well, first we need a few ingredients, which we then, for the sake of simplicity, just throw into the hellhole. We need corpse dust. However, it has to be from Termite Island, so we
sure.
can't just scrape it off our zombies, but have to organize some from local graveyards. And toenails? That's simple. Oh, from a centaur. Fortunately, these primitive beings should have a few camps around here.
Of
What
course.
a coincidence. Besides that, we also need some worm slime. Ugh, just saying it makes me shudder. And spider legs. We'll probably find those kinds of creatures here in the underground. Probably a lot sooner than the tense evil would like.
Get going.
Oh yes, and it also requires a couple of well-aged but unfortunately live heroes too. They're not likely to let themselves be thrown in there just like that, so we need a plan.
We can think about that later. The other things will be easier to get. Through fair trade? Through killing.
need to right away make larger sleeping quarters as well, because that's definitely not enough future exp. Oh, we already start with a... I don't really... It's kind that they're giving us units, but I don't really want to use those at all. Guess I'll just have to kill them off somewhere, sure. Sure, somewhere still. One of these question marks will hold the slime, the other one will hold the makes sense as well. Lot of sacrifices. We open here, so the first stop is this place. Actually, it will be this place because we need evil points. Get ourselves out and start going. Right, everyone, let's go.
Malicious creatures are marching across Termite Island. Men! And of course women.
Oh.
Stop them! For the Alliance! Well, not the Alliance, but the alliance of all good folk, and so, you know what I mean. Anyway, stop them! For the goddess!
Whoops! Apparently the heroes weren't as stupid as they looked, and had noticed the pitter-patter and banging in the underground. As if that weren't enough, Yaina Overproud herself was there.
Excellent. That saves me a lot of time and work if I can defeat her right here.
Excellent.
Easy there. We really don't have the kind of budget that lets us burn a story character in a single map. Besides, it was necessary to stop the marching heroes, and then, immediately following a stay in the dungeon's own hotel, Le Prison, sacrifice them to the hellhole.
Alright. Guess I'll try and work on that for him. And I don't really... Oh. Ooh, crap. Oh well, just a goblin. Who needs those? Why is this guy so strong though?
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Ah. Could have walked past him long ago. But oh well. Need to clear it. Alright, we don't have a portal yet, do we? Meaning we actually have to walk back after this.
Die.
The merciless evil's armies destroyed the hobbit camp with joyful efficiency.
Just tank it a little bit, I'll just
These
walk it.
hobbits wouldn't be running off throwing any rings into any lava in any mountains anymore.
We upgrade the graveyard a little bit and make it larger. So I guess we'll figure out if we need the graveyard for the prison, whatever it is.
Ouch! Ouch!
Oh, I also slept her for way more damage than they do. My bad. Bad. Let's go, give me gold.
It's unstoppable!
Oh, no gold? Okay, then upgrade her.
More power!
And let's
Just
go out again. I guess I actually want the second evil point. Set off. Now I need to heal a little bit.
will fall.
Oh yeah, zombies now. Cool. Terrible. Like. Continue army. The two mages, we want to hit those first. Can?
Ouch!
Oh, apprentices, not mages. Oh, she took one hit and she almost died. Fucking undead.
I will destroy this land.
She just cannot be healed because she's undead, so the healing doesn't work. Guess that makes sense. Doesn't mean I like it though. More gold. I do like that. Points for us. We can actually go into the research this time. I guess we should reasonably early if we can. Get that going. And let's upgrade Talia to...
I am even stronger.
You know what? I kind of feel like clearing the dungeon. At least don't have problems with whatever the hell is over there.
Much like the Hero Academy on Newbie Island, Termite Island was a place frequented by aspiring adventurers. When rumors of a newly opened dungeon made the rounds, many heroes came from all over the island. These would be unpleasantly surprised to encounter not a nicely balanced beginner's dungeon, but the cruel evils complex and trap-riddled caves instead.
Nice. Do we want this treasury to be even larger? I guess for the time being, that's gonna be a yes.
A giant worm has nested in the dungeon.
Ooh. Oh, that looks more scary than I thought it would be. That's my... and that's... I don't even know how they're called. Not fight them.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Oh, the worm just popped up here. But he's not that strong. Okay. Okay. Hey, boys, wait. Here's fighting over there. Oh, it was just a lesser worm that popped up out of this thing. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, where do we get our research hall? I think somewhere here, faraway side. I don't know how much space they actually need. Secret tree. Okay, so 3. Correct. Fine. For everybody in this fight. 450 damage and 200.
Take that, you worm!
It looks like treasure, like all this shining. Yeah, and oh, they of course need to be thrown into the...
Payday.
Okay, I understand.
The dungeon heart is being
Wait,
attacked.
what? Infidels, how dare they attack me? Oh, this is rather annoying. Okay, I'll just make it like this instead and close it up again. You do fine as well, I suppose. Take some more time for my snot workers. Next will be, I presume, to be the spiders.
Hopefully no one has arachnophobia. A spider nest has been discovered.
There are a lot of spiders.
Ooh!
Why did I even do that?
The arachnomanic evil had torn off the first spider leg, just what it needed for the hellhole. It carelessly threw the rest of the spider and the remaining 7 legs aside.
The research is in place. Probably first upgrade my healers. Then I'll have to check out what I'm doing with it. Bidding for gold. Ah, that's annoying, Demon Vein. And only minus from 3 sides. Worst. Oh well. Still have more than enough gold regardless. What's your problem? Guess I could also upgrade my gobbler farm instead of making it even bigger. Yeah, bigger it is.
Some kind of staging post would be required before any heroes could be sacrificed to the hellhole.
Oh.
Undefeated heroes would be rather uncooperative, but dead ones would be of no help to the bored evil. The solution was obvious. A prison had to be built.
Okay,
The
so
always wanted to be a prison guard evil immediately began to research and build one.
I'll go make a prison right there. Research, he said, so I need 200 for a prison. Come on, who does that? Alright, go. More gold spots. And why are there zombies outside?
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Prison. Let's get the prison going.
That you won!
What do you have here? I'm not wanting to build, I want to save her. Thank you very much.
Ooh!
The first prison had been built. Now, heroes could be imprisoned when they were defeated. This was not only important for sacrificing the heroes the hellhole so desperately wanted, but also because each hero generated some evilness at the end of their...
I don't want the box.
Exactly.
God damn it,
Let
why do I have all
these
these
two
bugs in my
rot
hand?
prison the
Piss
miserable
off.
do-gooders.
Something our quick-tempered protagonist obviously desired. The very best thing, though, was the fact that any heroes that died in prison became skeletons. The necrotic evil immediately wanted to try this out, of course.
But of course, let's get this on. More gold storing over there.
The listening closely evil was informed that the demons of the hellhole might be interested in trading a handful of priestesses of the light for one of their female demons. This sounded like a very interesting trade indeed. The first hero awoke in the prison, where his death would generate some wonderful evilness for the disgusting evil. Outstanding. Oh yes, and some heroes also needed to be sacrificed in the hellhole. A tough decision.
Maybe we should see what happens when we throw a few of these elves with the swords into the hellhole.
Why? Is that some sort of secret recipe?
Recipe?
How am I supposed to
no
drop them?
idea. But it sounds
Myself
like fun.
into the... I thought my
Damn
snots would do that.
fair-skinned elves. Oh, but in the end, they
Okay.
are related. connected to
Let's just keep
us?
throwing them away. We don't need that
Those
stuff anyways.
true cuddling hippies have nothing in common with us dark elves.
It was
Excellent.
done. All of the requisite worm slime had been collected. Oh my, I saw this documentary about liposuction one time, and this stuff was
We upgrade more than that. No, no, that's...
another challenge
Oh.
mastered by the repulsive evil. There are countless spiders pouring out of a room that was accidentally unearthed. Disgusting.
Okay, it's time to take to surface again. Dahlia's also back alive. Get these zombies back home or Can you like just go home? Thanks.
I am the queen of evil.
We lost the snot somewhere. 12 of 13. Huh. Okay, so where do we go? Prison, why not? Find some more research to do somewhere. Let's get the range of the Nagas going. 10 towers.
Whoops,
Guess we
the
should
first centaur had lost one of its toenails. How sad. But it was exactly what the absolutely no regrets whatsoever evil needed for the hellhole.
Gold. Give gold.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
What? That's not allowed? Wait, I have the portal now. No, that's walk back. Don't need it just yet. Wait, can they free people from the prison? They can!
Prisoners are being freed from your dungeon.
No. No, 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 no. Well, shite. Good to know that that thing exists. Or prison. Maybe I should upgrade my snots a little bit as well. To teleport on Matter Scroll. Oh,
Enemies have entered the dungeon. The non-arachnophobic evil done. All of the spider legs have been tossed into the hellhole. The spider-hating evil had mastered the assignment without even breaking a sweat.
want this research when we can. We need some beer because else they cannot get to level 5, I believe. Oh, where do we make our beer? Goes to our food, I suppose. Let's say here. If we make some doors later, we can connect all of it.
Listening closely, evil was informed that the demons of the hellhole might be interested in trading a handful of priestesses of the light for one of their female demons. This sounded like a very interesting trade indeed.
Sure, but how do I do that? Do I get females of the light of this?
The demon-appeasing evil had sacrificed a hero.
Oh, I just need to get 10 of those heroes in there. Sure, let's go. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, like 29.
The
What?
demon-appeasing evil had sacrificed a hero. The demon-appeasing evil had sacrificed a hero. It was done. The self-sacrificing evil had thrown the required number of heroes into the hellhole, which in turn commented on the fact with a loud, contented belch.
Nice. Okay, so beer. You're making factories on top of that, which I cannot do because I don't have any of these. Great. Then I also need again a few goblins to man the breeding team. Try and go outside once more. I selected the zombies again. I don't actually want zombies with me. Did I actually collect the toenail sacrifice? I guess I did not. Or there's someone inside my dungeon now. Get centaur totems, but defeating centaurs. I defeated 5 of them, but I have no
It's payday.
toenails. Toenail. Well, I guess we'll figure it out when we get. Oh, here, toenails.
The first centaur toenails disappeared into the hell.
Okay, perfect.
A short neigh could be heard. I don't really want to know what the demons do with those.
And still the Horde, I mean the evil, spread their infestation across Termite Island. Onwards, peoples of the Alliance, drive this riffraff off. Otherwise, the tourists will stay away and we'll have to close up shop. I'll be at your
Oh,
side.
wow, they suddenly just appear in my
later.
dungeon.
I have something important to do in
That is
Doloran.
actually a bit
All the
smooth.
best, and for the Alliance and so forth.
Damn, that cowardly magician is escaping.
Just like I hadn't said anything. As Jaina got out of dodge, her subordinate heroes from the nearby
need a
village
teleporter,
did what heroes did best. Desperately head for their opponents, using brute force and violence with absolutely no finesse whatsoever. The dungeon protecting evil made ready. As a really broad hint, the savvy narrator pointed out to the perplexed evil that the graves in the graveyard might just need a hearty smack or nudge to release the valuable corpse dust.
Okay. I understand. No-ish. More.
Enemies have entered the
I
dungeon.
think this game might actually be a game where I could use some traps, even though I don't like to use them. It's a lot of people. Okay, guess I'll do the turning thingies. The treasures. Eventually. Make a path upwards. We need this one. And this one. That one. And I should upgrade this.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Okay, so far so good, I guess. The more we can get. I don't think I need that upgrade. I need to speed up this. Need to prepare one goblin though.
My secret and mystical counselors, who only I can see, tell me that the demons would love to see some skilled elven archers thrown into the hellhole. Apparently, they need someone to hunt giant mosquitoes.
Counselors
Skilled
only
elven
you can
archers is
see.
more than right.
My goodness, as if your split personality wasn't annoying enough.
I can't really argue with you there. I too wish that Sister
That does nothing.
Shoes
Great.
would finally go and bother someone else.
Yeah, that did absolutely nothing. Absolutely amazing. Like it. Let's first get the beer thingies going, because I still need more orc units. Suppose we should get some doors in here to get the... No doors. Okay. Some power. What do I do with the rest of the gold? Nothing, I guess. Okay, let's continue. Wait, without smacking, I already smacked. I wonder, like, I figured I might get a succubus if I sacrificed more heroes, but I don't seem to get any. Ranger.
The hellhole rewarded the sacrifice of a live hero with a respectable burp.
Oh. So again, it did absolutely nothing. Wait. Oh well, that's just the life of being evil, I suppose. Not getting the proper rewards. Ironhide. Orin. Okay, then next we want to have this area available for not the trap making, but the Tinker's Cave.
This hero camp has been destroyed. Excellent work. So now let's do it again. All the poor souls who have to die because of my failure and my lack of...
The fabulous evil's armies had reached the city.
Praise.
Yaina, however, was long gone.
Then I suppose I'll just have to take it out on the inhabitants. Forward! Oh, haven't you plunged enough cities into ruin? Is that a trick question? I'll admit I could have saved
Why?
myself the question. You
Oh, because they're also
monster.
counted as a trap, and I first need the Tinker's Cave for that. Okay. Makes
Enemies
sense.
have entered the dungeon.
Or guess let's go home with a portal once again. Did not actually make the room yet. Okay, I made the room, but I did not make the.
It's payday. Rumor has
Okay,
it that the demons of the hellhole might welcome the sacrifice of a few little snots. Or maybe it's just because it's fun, too. The experimental evil immediately tried it out.
Not get them. Oh, fuck, we're too late. Little snots to sacrifice, he says. Let's throw a little snot in there.
Good throw, that little snot.
Okay, so again, it was just for fun and not for anything actually effective. I am wasting resources. Oh well. That. Oh, I see. So the skeleton archers need to be healed in this when they die. What is the graveyard? Okay. Why is nobody stopping him from breaking out my deep? He just doesn't care, he's still breaking them out. So he's under attack. Okay, that's a true hero for you, I guess. Fill up this little never. Means I need to make a new path. I did get an XP down there. Metro there before they get to the.
Another lemming rushed over the cliff. Oh, I mean hero and the hellhole, sorry.
Excellent. You take it. A quick healing, like that's what I like to see for sure. Here yet? No, not. I have 3 of these stations. Why is nobody working them? I do have a goblin for this station as well, do I not? Goblin, yeah, he's just sleeping. Anyways, the rest of my army should be able to first cut off this. Actually, if I kill them outside, I might not get more corpses, right? If I kill them here on the doorstep, all my snots come and collect them regardless. Oh, who cares? What else? Okay, now they're working. My Iron Heights are really tanky now with the OP healing. My army gets no damage pretty much. Even have time to fire attacks. Weirdo. Kinda wanna open this. I can, from sleeping, get food and beer right away.
Explore Evil's army had discovered one of the heroes' camps.
For that I need
They
some
immediately
gates
took
first.
care of its demolition.
Gates I need.
Exactly! Come on! Let's tear the place apart!
I have way too much equal points. I don't actually think I want to upgrade Talia, I think I want to do this. 71% spell resistance plus 50% life, 21. 3000 now. 3030.
Command me!
I should use more of my scrolls. On what though?
Another glorious victory for the Queen of Evil!
Okay.
I mean, for the absolute evil. Of course. I mean, it's not my army. Not yet.
Not yet, hello? Are we planning a
Queen of
little
Evil?
resistance?
Well, I didn't vote for you. And anyways, Queen of the Damned sounds better to me.
Really? Oh, God. Terrible film. Except for the music. But of course, a bit better love story than that bit at Twilight.
What actually happened to these corpses? Nothing, right? Or are they all in here? I shall have to teleport back soon. Like right now.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Then what's actually hotkey K? Oh, maybe I can. They don't care about saving them though, they just walk past. Okay.
Heyday.
Let's make a second. Now we only have one goblin, so we don't actually a point in making any more. Please make this one a little bit faster. Oh. And see if we can here. And one over there. We should be able to pop out right there and kill the bears. What did the bears even give us, or are we already done with them? Already done with them. More centaur toenails. I like it.
The far-sighted Evil had discovered a modest little centaur camp. Like any good, nature-loving being, the horrible Evil immediately wanted to convert this area into a nature reserve.
Exactly.
Of course, that meant that everything that was in the way had to go.
I like it.
Oh, those poor centaurs. Unfortunately, they had to die for the good of the greater evil.
Okay, so I got the toenails. Let's sacrifice the toenails.
The hunt for the centaur toenails was going well. It was done. The last unicorn, the last centaur, had lost its toenail, which the eager evil quickly sacrificed to the hellhole. As it did so, it realized that every centaur actually had 4 of the stupid things. Naturally, that would have made the job just a bit easier. But hey, outstanding intelligence was never an employment criterion for evil archvillains. Either way, the goal had been achieved.
Basically, we already won this map almost. But before I could even make a trap path, waiting for that would have been a huge waste of my time. We have quite impressive range with these upgrades. Let me see if there are any more things I should research for next game. I don't find it. Oh,
Sadly,
let's
one
not
of the
do that
hero's
all at
mighty
once.
champions lived in the city. Ronin, whose cliche-soaked name we
I
stole
finally lost my
one-to-one
dad's
from another universe,
annoying
had
creature.
retired here and was anything but pleased to see evil creatures.
Oh, I
However,
forgot to
whoever
have this
put that
magic.
sanctimonious do-gooders lights out permanently was sure to be richly rewarded.
Reward
Oh
or
damn,
not,
she actually starts
it'll
healing
be
even when she
fun.
dies far off.
Come on, fight!
I don't think this unit is too useful, to be honest. But I might be wrong, of course. Crap. Go back to your grave. Let's wait a little bit until the cannons time out and then take the rest of the... There we go.
Who do you want dead?
I'm on your...
Yeah?
Okay. Lots of skeleton archers. Gates are not bad. Okay, we're again out
The
of a
great
grave.
champion Ronin hit the floor. The radiant with happiness evil was extremely pleased. At the same time, this anti-heroic act was generously rewarded.
The life drainer. Nice. With a few of you on the gate and the rest on the building. Can't hit me.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
But I killed all the respawn things.
Ha! Another city destroyed. You're so evil and cruel. Thanks, that's really nice.
Oh, my
of
skeleton
you.
archer will save the day, right?
I despise
Yeah, okay, they will
you.
not.
Careful now. Hate leads to the dark side.
Nice. Nice
The
reference.
strategically brilliant evil had eliminated all the dangers and made the dungeon a fairly safe place. Summoning the pitfind should now be child's play.
Yeah, let's do that. But they seem to be having some issues, don't they? And my boy should actually drink some beer because they're starting to revolt. But sure, it will all be fine. No need to worry for nothing. 80%. Okay, let's ignore them and let's go. Didn't even go to 20 troops yet. What a problem.
Payday.
I want Tanos's head.
Priestess. Oh, this is a mage army. But I think my units are way too strong by now. Yeah, they take 6 damage. Look at that. 6, 5, 7. Nothing can hurt us now.
Another graveyard. Excellent. Here we should be able to find the rest of the corpse dust.
Yes.
Get a move on, people! Loot the those graves!
Yes.
My toenails are curling. Looting graves? How repulsive!
Yeah, go share your moral outrage with someone
Okay.
who cares.
The graveyard's ludicrous guards had been retired. Good thing for
There
the
we go.
grave digger who
What
didn't
will
have to
happen
go
now?
far this time. It was done. All of the required corpse dust had been sacrificed to the hellhole. The mastered this task evil patted itself on the back, right before it remembered the spiked metal gloves. Ouch. Finally, it was done. The last ingredient had been thrown into the hellhole. The victorious evil patted itself on the back in triumph. The hellhole began to bubble and make fart noises. Something in the middle whirled wildly, while it slowly grew. The sound that caused it could be seen as a demonic litany, but upon listening closer, one recognized a joyful whee!
All right.
It was the pitfind, who now emerged from the whirlpool with a wild laugh. Laugh. Oh, do I do that? Okay.
Nice one. Perfectly executed, right?
Prince of Darkness, obey my orders. And, of course, those of the absolute evil. You, mighty pit fiend, cruelest of the cruel.
His name is Crowley.
Nice.
I beg your pardon?
It says here in the script the pit fiend's name is Crowley. Not that it's important since he doesn't speak, but I just wanted to mention it.
All right, Crowley. You, Crowley, will help us defeat Yaina Overproud. We will transform this world into an image of hell.
Honestly, I think our evil laugh was better.
Try to defeat your evilness. I still haven't given up on you. Fight it! Use all your willpower.
Oh,
Don't.
Father, I'm still here. I'm trying. Well, now and then, at least. But my evil self won't let me talk about it. It refuses to hear my arguments and
It doesn't care what you say. How often do I have to tell you?
The pit fiend Crowley listened to Talia's inner quarrel and grumbled at Tanos's words. Non-residents of hell were so annoying.
Yeah.
Tanos disappeared after the evil Talia's rant and tirade of insults. She then turned to Crowley.
Come, pit fiend. I mean Crowley. Let's get that accursed magician. Yaina Overproud. Your days
These are numbered. Alright. Victory! That's what we like to see. Sure. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed and see you next time.